Someone said to me the other day, you don't sell a car by breaking it down and talking through where the tyre came from
Exactly.
and how you made the engine. You sell a car by explaining and living the lifestyle and the dream that car will give you. Why is it that in the wine trade everyone starts trying to sell wine by the way it's made? Just because you're damn good at making wine doesn't mean you're very good at communicating about it.
Welcome to the era of the wine glut. With over 30 million bottles of wine made every year that no one will ever buy, there's a gap between wine producer and wine consumer. What's worse is that at some point in the 80s, the way we talk about wine got stuck. Something needs to be done.
What do you guys think of the wine selection?
Clarence likes it. Clarence likes it.
The next person that touches me gets knocked out.
We'd heard about an innovative event that addresses the current issue of communication within the wine industry, so we took a 5-hour bus ride to Montreux to pay a visit and investigate with our own eyes and taste buds.
Welcome to the Digital Wine Communications Conference. Check that out.
A lot of people in the wine trade who make wine are farmers, right? They make wine. They're bloody good at making wine and understanding the land and how to make grapes and all of that sort of stuff. Doesn't necessarily mean they're very good at communication.
The biggest challenges for wine communicators are speaking a language that everybody understands.
We are bringing together this year 300 people from around 40 different countries to one place, Montreux, which you can see just behind me here in Switzerland. And for 3 days, these people are going to talk, to learn, to share their experiences, all connected with communicating around and about wine.
I get to visit a lot of conferences, and it's quite interesting that the DWCC seems to have maintained a really high level of passion. Everybody here is really excited about what they do, and they're really passionate about communicating their passions.
It's not really about the wine as much as it is about the communications and improving, I guess, your skills in that area.
I'm being exposed to some tastes, some sensations and some stories that I won't experience outside of here. I can't, because sometimes they're not physically available where I am. So just coming here for that has been fantastic.
So what's trending at the DWCC 2014?
We have Corvin, which is a wine accessing system, very new, very clever concept.
So Winerist is currently the global aggregator for the best wine and food travel experiences, including wine and food tours, hotels, and wineries to every single wine destination that you can probably think of.
I started teaching wine courses here in Switzerland, and a lot of my friends back in the US said, we want to learn about wine. This is really good for young professionals, but we don't have time. We don't know anyone who can teach us about wine. And they said, could you make an online course? And I said, maybe. And finally, 2 years later, we decided to actually make this online course and to really take wine beginners by the hand and lead them and give them a foundation about learning.
Yeah, Critique is a new app that I'm developing. It answers a need, I think, for something that fits between the old style guides, which tend to be very elitist, and they're good for finding a fancy restaurant, but maybe not so good for finding an average restaurant.
And then we have Vivino, which is an app which you can use on your phone and which a lot of our delegates are using this year, which is a bit like Shazam for wine. You use your phone to take a picture of a bottle, and then you get the details of that wine right there in a couple of seconds on your phone.
Clearly, they are technological innovations, but what about innovations when it comes to wine itself?
I also love the fact that I'm being challenged. I would never buy I thought I wouldn't buy I don't even know what they're called, where they add a fragrance to a wine. It's called like an infused wine. It just sounds to me like somebody desperately trying to make a buck. But when you meet the maker who says, this is what I do, this is the passion, these are the experiments. Wow, call it an experiment, and I'm with you all the way.
So I think the special thing about Mari is that it is a ready-to-drink product, but it's also it has a high ambition concerning quality, because I'm a winemaker and I made it originally for myself because I can't drink a lot of beer. I get really bad hangovers. So I decided to make a drink based on good Riesling wine, and then I thought of some other ingredients that I really like, and there was the mate, which is famous in Germany from the Club Mate lemonade, and the elderflower syrup, which I also like, and then we started blending trials. And that's how the product was born. And the goal was not just being for me, but to find a younger audience that starts enjoying wine instead of drinking beer.
So last night I tried a bottle of Mari. It felt like I was grabbing a refreshing beer that wasn't going to clash with the wine I'd already been drinking. And although I didn't have much sleep last night and was doing a lot of research right into the early hours, I don't have a hangover. Was that because the switch in beverages was still playing the same game in my brain? I like that.
The Lama is just an attractive thing. It just attracts people. And once you've seen it, it's stuck in your head. So even if you don't see it for a year and you come back, you see, oh, great, I already have seen that.
Yeah,
so,
the Lama is the South America connection. The mate comes from South America. That's why we thought the Lama is a good ambassador for our drink. And the Lama is a very social animal. It likes to be in groups. So we also thought it's a great animal that represents our target group, because llamas like to hang out together and have fun.
Yeah, so just join the Lama. That's what it says here.
It seems that innovative wine products are one of the developing trends. What else did we find?
Everyone is saying what we need to be doing is talking about storytelling and imagery, and so it's not just about writing, it's about incorporating images, audio.
There is a growth in many opportunities for young people, I think, to show wineries how to live in this world of social networks.
I'm really loving how the wine trade seemed to be getting on hold of the fact that it's not all about dry facts anymore, and you need to tell stories to make people fall in love with the wines and the brands they're talking about.
A social network is built around people who share a common interest, so it's very easy to create that silo. But I do see people switching their language when they talk to me, and I find that great, that people are already adjusting to cater for my dictionary, because sometimes it can take years to get to the level of understanding the people I hear. So simplification of voice, using the right dictionary to communicate on a broader level, because this is about inclusion. Everybody needs to know how incredible this historic, amazing drink is.
It's true, wine is an amazing historic drink, but that in itself won't ensure its success. Introducing more people to the world of wine is key, and what the DWCC showed us is that innovation in technology, products, and even conceptual shifts are what will help expand the industry outside of the barrel and into people's glasses.